The concept of the square of the pawn is an essential concept to understand in endgames, especially in pawn endgames. If you look at this drawing right now, it may not make a lot of sense, but hopefully in about 2 minutes it will make a lot of sense. Let's check it out. Black has just made a blunder, a big mistake, and is going to lose the game instead of being able to get a draw. But how do we know that? Let's move over to a real looking board, and we see that the black pawn is just pushed. Black would not have done this if he had realized the idea of the square of the pawn. And the square of the pawn is this imaginary square that you can put on the board to tell if you should move your pawn or not, if the king will be able to catch your pawn. Let's check it out. So here we are. We have the pawn is moved, and to figure out the square of the pawn, we count how many moves until we promote. 1, 2, 3. And then we count the same sideways. 1, 2, 3. And then we finish the square. Boom, boom. And now, can the king move into the square, the white king? Well, of course he can. The king moves right into the square of the pawn. He will be able to catch that black pawn as it goes down the board. Now, what is black going to do? Well, if black comes after you and pursues and tries to stop that action, guess what? He just stepped out of the square of your h-pawn over on the far side of the board. So now, when you move it up, look at your square. You have a square that goes too far away for the black king to be able to get into. And so now the white pawn will safely promote. The black pawn will not. And now, hopefully, this illustration makes a lot more sense. Let's check out a couple of examples. In this first example, we have to decide the big question. Should we push or should we pursue? That means, should we push our pawn or should we pursue our opponent's pawn with our king? Should we go after their pawn? So right now you might think, ooh, that black pawn is pretty dangerous. Plus, with our white king close by, we can simply go take the black pawn first and then promote our pawn. Doesn't work. Watch. Let's say that you played king c4, going after that pawn. Their king looked like he was far away, but now he's inside the square of our pawn. 1, 2, 3, and same sideways. 1, 2, 3. Make that square. He's just moved into the square. He's close enough to catch the pawn. And our king can't help because he can't get in front of the pawn. This game's going to finish in a stalemate, something like that. But let's go back to our starting position. And if we realize that our king, the white king, is inside already the square of the black pawn, we don't have to rush our king over and take that pawn. He's close enough already. He can wait for it to push. But you can't wait to push your pawn. You've got to run now. So we push our pawn. And they push theirs. Uh-oh. The square of the black pawn just shrank. We have to go over and get it. Now the black king comes to get our pawn, so now we have to push. They push, we have to go after that. They move their king over, and now we can safely promote and hopefully win the game. In this position, you can see that the black pawn has 3 moves to go. And when he gets there, it's actually going to be check. And so if we go sideways like this, our king is outside of the square of the pawn. We have to move over here to go catch him. And this endgame actually has an extremely interesting finish because now the black pawn pushes, we go to get into the square, and we're right next to it. They move next to it, and look at that. We promoted with check. The black king's in check. They don't have time to promote their pawn. Another check, and we get to munch that pawn. Checkmate on the next move. Here, ask yourself the question, push or pursue? Well, is our king in the square of the pawn? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. He sure is. No need to run our king. We can push our pawn. Here comes the pawn push. We go after it. Their king comes over. We better push our pawn. Their king moves again. We have to push. He was 1 square away from being inside the square of our pawn. We go after it, and now we win the game. In this instance, this is a nice one because we can see that the pawn is going to capture, and the square is going to shift. It's going to move over. So we better get on our horse and start running over there. That's an expression. It doesn't mean we're getting on a knight. And our king moves running over there to go catch that pawn. And now we can actually sacrifice a pawn and go get our new queen. Which pawn should we move here? We have the A pawn and we have the H pawn. Hopefully you can see right away that the black king is inside the square of our H pawn. But look at this pawn. If we go up this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, he's outside the square of that pawn. So that's the pawn we need to push. Here's a little shortcut to help you to figure out the square of the pawn quickly. Draw a diagonal line to the back and then come down that way. That's the outside border of the square of the pawn. And yes, sure enough, we would push our A pawn now. In this position, the black king is outside the square of our A pawn. 1, 2, 1, 2. And because of that, we know that we can sacrifice a knight. Knight takes b6, check, pawn takes, and we can push the pawn in. And his rook doesn't have any way to get over there. Here we'll sacrifice a pawn. The king is just too far away. And boom, we'll promote. In this example, make sure you don't capture the free pawn. Well, it's not that free because you're not going to win if you capture it. Instead, you push right past it, and that square of the pawn is too far away for the black king to get into, and you'll promote. And finally, we look at this position. It looks simple. We capture on f6, they take back, and then the black king is outside of the square of our h pawn. But don't be hasty. Don't assume your opponent is going to cooperate. If you take here, they're not going to take back. They'll move their king into the square of your pawn, and now it's not going to be so easy. If instead you had just pushed to promote, used the buddy system, now you will get a queen. They'll take, you take back, 2 moves later, you push in, and you get your queen. All right, that's it for the square of the pawn. I'll check you later.